Hi, my name is Siddharth Sharma. I'm your NDTV AutoMate. This is a show that's your ultimate guide into the world of automobiles. In this episode, we are deep diving into what's shaping the future of mobility. So buckle up as the next half an hour is action-packed. Coming up on AutoMate this week, we begin with BMW's fastest, most performance-packed version of the X3 yet. What's new, what's sharper, and what makes it stand out? We take a look at the Lamborghini, which has been the center of the major crash in Kanpur. What made it special and why skills matter when handling high-performance cars. We also bring you the biggest headlines from the automotive world in our news of the week. Then India gets its first electric Toyota. Anirban has been behind the wheel of the Ebella and tells you everything you need to know. Next, at the launch of the Volkswagen Tayron, we caught up with Nitin Kohli to understand what Volkswagen has lined up for the year 2026. And our car in focus this week is the Honda Elevate. All that and more coming up on AutoMate. First up, BMW is turning on the heat by launching one of the most loaded and fastest X3s for the Indian market. And up next, I break everything down for you guys on what the X3 has to offer in its brand new avatar. Behind me is the luxury SUV that started it all. This is the reason why you have cars like the Mercedes-Benz GLC and even the Audi Q5 coming and competing in that premium luxury SUV space. Say hello to the BMW X3, now in its 4th generation. And why do we have this today on AutoMate? Because this is the newest X3 on offer out there. This is the X3 xDrive M Sport Pro. This is the 4th generation BMW X3, internally known as the G45. Globally revealed in mid-2024, it again now arrives in India, a single, fully loaded variant that sets the tone for what BMW believes a modern luxury SUV should deliver in 2026. And we of course get to drive this M Sport Pro package on AutoMate and get to tell you what's good, what could have been better, and who should be getting one of these. So let's get started. The BMW X3 xDrive M Sport Pro uses a 1998cc 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine producing 258 horses and 400 Newton meters of torque. Power is sent to all 4 wheels via BMW's xDrive system and an 8-speed Steptronic Sport automatic gearbox with paddle shifters. The 48-volt electrical system supports smoother acceleration, improves efficiency and quicker response. Under the hood is where this X3 differs. This is the 3rd engine option that BMW is offering on the BMW X3 for the Indian consumer, and this is the most powerful engine on the offering as well. This is more punchier to drive. It delivers all that torque very smoothly and in that effortless way, and definitely gives you more spirited driving on the X3 now. BMW claims a 0 to 100 km/h time in just 6.3 seconds, and that performance feels accessible rather than aggressive. Adaptive suspension comes as standard with damping that adjusts automatically to road conditions. You can switch between comfort and sports via BMW drive modes, and the car remains composed, stable and predictable across varying surfaces. The X3 is not a sporty SUV that's pretending to be a sedan. It's balanced to prioritize control over drama. The permanent all-wheel drive system distributes torque variably, improving traction without interfering with steering feel. Body control is tight, road noise is well contained, and long-distance comfort remains a clear strength. Step inside and you'll see how digital the X3 has become without losing the BMW's functional layout. The cabin is centered around BMW's Live Cockpit Professional, featuring a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14.9-inch curved touchscreen running BMW's operating system 9. There's voice control, touch input and iDrive controller, navigation with real-time traffic, augmented view and a full head-up display. Audio is handled by a 750-watt Harman Kardon surround system with 15 speakers. Comfort features include 3-zone climate control, ventilated front sports seats, electrically adjustable seats with memory, rear sun blinds, a panoramic glass roof, and a powered tailgate. Safety is comprehensive. Standard equipment includes Driving Assistant Plus with active cruise control, lane keeping, steering assist, collision warning with brake intervention and emergency braking. There's also Parking Assistant Plus, offering surround view cameras, 360-degree visuals, remote 3D view and a drive recorder. ABS, DSC, multiple airbags, tire pressure monitoring and ISOFIX mounts are all standard. This is a very complete package, but not without compromises. The focus on single fully loaded variant limits choices. Buyers looking for simpler trims will have to wait or look elsewhere. Fuel efficiency is standard at 14.61 kilometers to a litre, which is reasonable for the performance on offer but not segment leading. And while the interface is feature rich, it does demand a learning curve, especially for a first-time BMW user. So who should be getting into one of these? Well, the BMW X3 30 X-Drive M Sport Pro is for someone who prefers balance over badge noise. So if you want a luxury SUV that delivers performance without drama, technology without gimmicks, and luxury without excess, the BMW X3 fits that brief perfectly. It's quick without being loud, tech-heavy without being overwhelming, and refined without feeling distant. The 4th generation X3 doesn't reinvent the formula, it refines it methodically. For buyers who want one SUV to do everything well, the BMW X3 30 X-Drive M Sport Pro remains one of the most complete luxury SUVs you'd be able to buy in 2026. Now let's take a look at the Lamborghini, which was at the center of the crash in Kanpur. What makes this car special and why skill, responsibility and control matter even more while dealing with such high-performance cars. One of the rarest and most expensive supercars in India was involved in a major crash on Kanpur's VIP road. The car was reportedly being driven by son of businessman KK Mishra when it plowed into pedestrians and multiple vehicles, causing chaos along the stretch. The supercar in question is a Lamborghini Revuelto. The Revuelto is priced at Rs 8.89 crore and only a handful exist in the country. This incident highlights the sheer performance this machine packs. The Revuelto is Lamborghini's first V12 plug-in hybrid supercar combining electric drive system with a naturally aspirated 6.5-litre V12 engine. It delivers staggering power, brutal acceleration and technology derived straight from Lamborghini's motorsports program. Money is not the only criteria to get into cars like this. Skill matters too. On Kanpur's VIP road, witnesses say that the car lost control and struck multiple two-wheelers and pedestrians before coming to a halt. Several people were injured and police have now seized the vehicle as a part of ongoing investigation. This is a car that's engineered for precision and speed on track, but on road, if you push it a little harder, things can go wrong really quickly. The Revuelto represents the extreme edge of performance engineering. A 1001 horsepower hybrid V12 capable of speeds and reaction far beyond everyday traffic environment. Incidents like this raise a big question. How do you safely control machines that are designed for the racetrack, especially when they share the space on our crowded streets? It's time now for the latest updates, headlines and launches from the automotive world. It's time for NDTV AutoMate News of the Week.
It's time to look at the top automotive news of the week. Ferrari has finally put a name to its first all-electric car. Say hello to the Ferrari Luche. The cabin of the car has been unveiled with a design that swaps clutter for clean surfaces, sustainable materials, and a giant central display. The brand is promising a new kind of GT experience with instant EV torque backed by the emotional cues Ferrari loyalists expect. Back home, Tata Motors and Jaguar Land Rover have fired up their new greenfield plant at Panapakkam in Tamil Nadu. The very first model rolling out is a made-in-India Range Rover Evoque, with the site set to build next-gen ICE and EV models for both domestic and export markets over the coming years. On the infrastructure front, Mumbai has opened India's first musical road on the coastal road stretch between Nariman Point and Worli. Specially cut rumble strips play A.R. Rahman's Jai Ho when you drive over them at highway speeds, turning a regular commute into a uniquely Indian sonic experience. In Formula One, Cadillac has unveiled its striking split black and white livery for its 2026 debut season, complete with Ferrari power as the grid resets under new aero and hybrid rules. Aston Martin has also shown AMR 26 in classic green, the team's first car with Honda Works as they gear up for the new era.
Toyota's very first EV for the Indian market is here. It's called the Urban Cruiser Ebella. Anirban Mitra has driven it, tested it, and gets you the complete picture of Toyota's EV debut in the country.
India's top hybrid player jumps into EV business. Well, almost. Meet Toyota's maiden electric offering in India, Ebella Urban Cruiser. Is it as juicy to drive as the name sounds? Let's dig deeper. What do we know so far about the Ebella? Two battery pack options, 49 kWh and 61 kWh, promising a range of 440 km to 543 km on a single charge. Realistically, expect between 300 and 450 km. Well, this is a rebadged Maruti Suzuki e-Vitara. If size matters for you, Ebella will be out of syllabus. One of the most compact SUVs in the segment, it looks and feels modern, but definitely not big. I like the face and rear of Ebella, clean, futuristic and in line with Toyota's global model. The LEDs look sharp along with the piano finish. The hood sits high with these strong creases, gives it a muscular appeal. It is a bit of a bummer on the side profile where there is extreme use of black plastic, killing the vibe a little bit. Also, the rear door handles mounted at the roof, well, they look dated. But overall, I think aesthetically, this looks more pleasing than the e-Vitara. List of features is healthy but not segment leading. JBL speakers, fixed type sunroof, level 2 ADAS, dual screen setup, wireless charging, ambient lighting. Driver's seat is powered and front seats are ventilated. The dashboard design is busy. Now by Toyota standard, this is modern, but I believe there is too much elements packed in a very tight space. Good things aside, what's a bit of strange here is the construction of the seat. As you can see, I'm seated quite knee-high and I must tell you, it's not a very good feeling. Also, all black cabin with quite limited window area. I don't think this would be to everyone's liking. People might just feel claustrophobic inside the Ebella or for that matter, the e-Vitara. Also the boot space, 300 odd liters. I believe if you are moving with a family of 5, that space might not be enough for a weekender. Motors in use are in different state of tune basis the battery pack you choose. The motor in 49 kWh variant makes 144 horses and 61 does 174 horses. Torque is rated at 189 Newton meters. Unlike the global spec, the all-wheel drive is not considered for India, at least for the time being. The torque delivery is instantaneous, but the acceleration is not neck-breaking, and that's not a bad thing. A 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds, you will be quicker than most other cars in your city runabout. Triple-digit speeds on this car come natural. You can hold on to them on the highways. The stability is fairly good, but what's a bit of an issue is the overall noise that comes inside the cabin. Be it the tire noise or the buffeting sound, it is not a pleasant experience. The handling is largely neutral, not very sporty. You throw this car around corners, there is fair bit of body roll on offer. What I like though is the regeneration. It's quite mild, non-intrusive in nature and quite natural, free-flowing. The suspension quality is on the firmer side, and once you throw this car over series of expansion joints, rubble strips or even potholes, you would feel that lateral movement inside the cabin. Pretty European to say the least. The tuning of the motor is dull and I hope it does make up with a decent enough range. 8 years battery warranty is more of a hygiene these days and Toyota did not disappoint. In terms of safety, 7 airbags, 360-degree camera, parking sensors, tire pressure monitoring system, hill hold assist and stability control are part of the package. And not to forget, e-Vitara got a 5-star in Bharat NCAP. Toyota's Ebella should be no different. Born EVs are fast, exciting, spacious, complete. This is not. Neither is Maruti's e-Vitara, but both these cars are jack of all trades, king of none. What I can tell you right away is the brand is promising 3 years, 60% buyback guarantee along with a massive charging infra, which is kind of unheard of in the industry, alongside a badge that you can rely on. So I'm pretty sure in days to come, we'll see quite a few of these on the Indian roads. But until then, you and me are eagerly waiting for the price announcement.
Toyota Fortuner is not the only 7-seater premium SUV game in the market. There's a new rival in town. It's called the Volkswagen Tayron. We recently caught up with Nitin Kohli to know about the Tayron and also the future plans of Volkswagen in the year 2026. Let's take a look at that interview. Nitin, thank you so much for joining us over here.
Thanks very much.
Straight up, let's get into it. Why a 7-seater finally in India from Volkswagen?
So as you know, the brand Volkswagen is about aspirational premium. And if you see the launches that we had last year, starting with the Tiguan R line, a flagship SUV, followed by the original hot hatch, which was the Golf GTI that got sold in 2 days, and that is where the first we had the meeting and we discussed about it. So basis these two launches, we realized that India has a potential and for much more. And this car is in line with the aspirational premium image of the car, and adding to the 7-seater was the need that we had for the SUV side. So this is in line with the feedback also coming in from the customers and the partners of ours. So this is a result of that.
This is also being manufactured in the India plant now.
Yes,
So tell us
is.
the story behind that, because we saw Volkswagen come with the Tiguans earlier as CKDs in the Indian market, and we have like a 7-seater now, the Tayron right here in India. What was the story behind that?
So we had, as I mentioned, Tiguan R line earlier, and we also got the Tiguan R line as a CBU unit the last year, and it was limited in number. However, it makes sense for the Indian customers when we have the cars getting assembled in India and we get the right pricing for the end customer. So this car is in result with that aspiration to get the cars in India and locally assembled. So overall, it is a package which gets a locally assembled package in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and we will start the production and for the end customers also soon the next month.
Excellent. Moving on to the next question that I have for you is you showcased your 2026 vision, in terms of the kind of cars that we are going to get there. Give our viewers a sneak peek into, what can we expect from the house of Volkswagen every quarter on quarter now?
So I can only say that you can expect surprises every quarter, starting with SUV and then SUVs, sedans and the hatchback is what I've mentioned. At the moment, this is an information I can share, and more to come in the near future. Please stay tuned on this, so we'll share it with you.
Well, the key factor over here is that he has mentioned a sedan, so we will see probably a sedan from the house of Volkswagen. Excellent. Thank you so much for talking to us on NDTV AutoMate. Now it's time for our NDTV AutoMate car in focus, which is the Honda Elevate. We tell you where it stands in the segment, what it offers, and who it's best suited for.
The Elevate is not among the top 5 contenders in its segment, but it does around 2,000 units every month and is key to Honda's global aspirations. The cabin is built to last. Premiumness all around the cabin. More than 450 liters of boot space, and the Elevate looks upright and muscular. The petrol engine on offer is punchy and reliable, and it rides with a lot of intent, really good over bad and broken roads. The Elevate gets good set of features from the base variant. All LED lights, electrically adjustable ORVMs, automatic AC, push button start. The price ranges between 11,60,000 rupees ex-showroom to 15,40,000 rupees ex-showroom, and the higher variants get ADAS features. There are plenty of features in the segment which are kind of missing in the Elevate. It does not have front seat ventilation, misses out on 360-degree camera, rain sensing wiper, and also the infotainment looks and feels quite dated. Single petrol engine option, no turbo, no hybrid, let alone diesel. Honda Elevate is a no-nonsense car. If you're looking for CNG, it is available at dealership level. Elevate is spacious and comfortable and is a popular choice among people who buy naturally aspirated petrol SUVs.
And with that, it's time for us to say goodbye on this edition of NDTV AutoMate. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles, and for deep dive reviews, news and views, don't forget to log in to ndtv.com/auto. Always remember, wear a seat belt, follow speed limits, respect the drivers around you. This is your Automate Siddharth Sharma signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one.